this is Chit Chats with Aprohdite, and I'm back at it again to give some channel messages to the collective. But before I do that, I'm going to play Healing Heart Chakra binaural beat by Good Vibes. So, I've been very busy the last week and a day. I traveled internationally for the first time in my life. I went to Greece. I went to the island of Crete in Greece, and I had an amazing time and a wonderful experience meeting new people, learning about the culture, and getting to see where the myth of the Minotaur began in Greece. It was amazing. I visited a temple, I got lost in a labyrinth, I got to see the Aegean Sea, I got to experience a freshwater lake with evil geese. It was pretty funny. But I came back restored and refreshed. What amazed me on this trip was it was a trip for a YouTuber where he was interested in mythical beasts and folklore of different countries, and that's a lot of what he records, and it was very amazing to meet him as well. And I found that very fascinating. But also, people in the group were very interesting. So, I wasn't expecting this, but one of the people in the group wanted to get a tattoo of the Book of Life. Then I heard people bring up Watchers from the Book of Enoch, and then other people mentioned the Book of Enoch, and I felt that was very divinely timing, and it made me understand that I was meant to be there in this group, and I'm so grateful for that, because there's a lot of hiccups on each of our ends. Some people got stuck in Germany, some people were a day late arriving, 2 people in the group arrived with their suitcases missing, and one of them didn't receive their suitcases until they left the country of Greece. It was a lot. And then what was fascinating is like everyone invoked a god or goddess on that trip, because we were asked who were our favorite gods and goddesses. Someone mentioned Hecate, I mentioned Nyx, one of the other girls mentioned Aphrodite, the tour director mentioned Athena, and that's all I can remember from the top of my head. But it was so cool. I really felt like I was a part of history and stepping back in time. I also ended up getting stuck in a hotel room that was haunted with a ghost in the bathroom. The only way to not get locked in the bathroom, because that's what this ghost was going to us, he was locking us in the bathroom. And you had to knock on the door, and that way you wouldn't be locked in there. You also had to leave the door a crack open, just in case. It was a really funny experience, but it was like a part of my journey. And I'm saying this because a lot of people do not get this experience to travel internationally. And it's all about the people and the experiences that you made along the way. Because at the end of the day, you can get money back. You can make that money back that you spent on this trip. But you can't get back the time or the priceless memories or the new wisdom that this trip has given you. And for me, this trip gave me a lot of insight into myself. It helped me learn more about myself, as it did help me learn more about other people. And I thought that was the most beautiful part of the experience for myself. I can't speak for everyone, but that was my experience. And with that said, really try to broaden your horizons, because God is leading us down different paths, our guides, our ancestors who love us. And I recommend taking a chance and experiencing something new. It is amazing to get out of your comfort zone. It's scary, but it's worth it. And I hope that everyone in the collective understands this, and I hope that they get to experience it. I'm wishing that for each and every one of you. I want you to know that, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of you as well. So when I was on the plane ride home, I started channeling that song from Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure, his love song. Where, like, collective, you have someone who's experiencing love for the first time with you. Real, genuine love. Not puppy love, not lust, but full-on divine love. It is unfolding quietly behind the scenes. And if you traveled far distances, that is when you will feel your person's energy the most. I can speak from experience. Because when I was there in Greece, all I could think about was, I'm having fun with these people, but I really wish my person was here with me, because I felt his energy so strong. It was much stronger than it was being in the States, which was fascinating to experience. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that, but if you have, please drop it below in the comment section. I would love to hear your experiences about it. And it's like this person is realizing that you make them feel alive. You add the color to their lives. You break up that monotony that they've experienced or gotten accustomed to in their life. Meeting you was like a fresh breath of air. Like, color was everywhere, is what I'm channeling right now. Someone gets very tongue-tied. Someone anxiously is tapping their fingernails or their toes like this because they're in deep thought. They don't want to lose you, collective. They love you so much. There's so much love here. And it is about to burst is what I'm hearing. I was about to say pop, but no, burst. This person is bursting with love for you and desire, and wanting to come into union with you. That is heavily on someone's mind. They want to travel with you. They want to get married. They want children with you. They see a long-term future with you. And if you're in that age range to have children, this is for you. And if you're not, please leave behind what doesn't resonate and take only what does resonate. I'm sorry, tongue-tied. But I feel a lot of peace and warmth in my crown chakra because someone is very, very tapped into you, collective. They're sending you telepathic communication so much to the point that you may be experiencing headaches and body aches. And you might also be mirroring your person with a deep level of yearning for them. I know I've experienced that. I experienced that more in Greece than I ever have. And also, what else? I know someone's picking out rings to propose to you. This is for some of you. Some of you may be connected already with your person. And if you are, there is deeper levels of commitment unfolding, such as meeting each other's family members, friends, and etc. But there's a lot going on right now, and we have to focus on healing our hearts and being open to our person when they come forth in the physical realm. Because what has been unfolding quietly is picking up momentum. Summer is going to be, when I say summer, I mean June, because June is coming up very soon. There's going to be a lot of changes the ending of this month for some, and some of it's going to begin in June, or the middle of June, or the ending of June for some of us, collective. I wanted to clarify that. And I'm picking up heavily that someone's just listening to a lot of love songs and releasing what no longer serves them. That could be people, places, or things as well. And for instance, you may be picking up on their energy more heavily, like I mentioned, where, like, for instance, for me, when I was drawing in heavily on my person, I was really fixated on, like, getting my house together and getting the essentials that I needed that I lacked, like cookware, storage, stuff like that. And I made space in my closet. I cleaned out my drawers today. Spirit and God just wants you to know, make space, get ready, clean, get that haircut, continue to work out if that's what you're doing, because you are going to be showing physical results as well. Some of you are going to be receiving money, because I picked up on that while I was in Greece. If you've lost money, you are going to receive it unexpectedly. This is a blessing from your ancestors. Please accept it with the utmost care and gratitude, collective. I've been channeling so much. I can't wait to get into it with everybody. I hope everyone stays safe and has had a safe Memorial Day weekend. Lovelies, until next time, bye-bye.